Let's talk about how to take a polygon in Geogebra and reflect that polygon around a line. Before we get started though, I wanted to show you a couple tips. Make sure that when you go to Geogebra, make sure that you're not using the calculator tool, that instead you're using the geometry tool. Make sure that you're signed in, and that way we can save. And in fact, that's what I want to show you right now, is I am signed in, and so I'm going to go ahead and hit save. And I'm going to call this translation using a vector. And I could really call it anything I want, but that'll do for now. That's the old video. And I wanted to show you how to get rid of stuff in case you want to start new. Now, one way to do it is go to the menu here and just say new, and that should just say goodbye to all the stuff. But sometimes you might want to clear some stuff off the screen and not start with a complete blank. So you can go here to edit, and this will let you select objects. In a lot of software, this arrow would be the thing, but it doesn't work in Geogebra. Instead, it grabs the coordinate plane and moves it. So we're going to go to edit, and then we'll go ahead and we'll grab this stuff. And while I'm thinking of it, one other thing. Notice that there is a move tool, move the graphics, and I'm not sure exactly how that works. Let's try and see. It looks like it just moves the coordinate plane as well. Anyways, back to edit. Let's go ahead and select everything, and then we'll hit the big old trash can. Oh, ooh, interesting. Now, it did not get rid of these points. I don't know if we can. Let's give it a try. I'll reselect them, say goodbye. Okay, so I guess it's a two-step deal. If anyone figures out how to delete everything all at once, or the lines and the areas and the points all at once, I'd love to know. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's do some reflection. So we'll do a polygon. Let's go ahead and make whatever it looks like. We'll do a point and another point and another point, and then we'll finish off that triangle ABC. Now, we'll look at several kinds of reflection. One kind of reflection is to reflect about the y-axis. This guy going up and down is the y, and the guy going side to side is the x. So let's go ahead and first let's try reflecting about the y-axis. So let's see how we can do that. We can transform, and we've got some options, and one of them is reflect about a line. Well, I think that I'm going to have a little bit of a problem doing that when I don't have a line. So I'm going to go back up and make a line that's on the y-axis. So I'll go ahead and click on a point somewhere on the y-axis and click on another point. Now you'll notice that it is a little tricky getting right on there, but I was able to lock. I was able to move that back and forth, and then when it locked, I just released. So now I have a line that's on the y-axis, and I'd like to reflect this polygon about this line. So let's go ahead and go for it. So I click Transform, Reflect about a line. It tells me select object to reflect, then the line of reflection. So boom, and then boom. And then sure enough, here's my A prime, B prime, C prime. Yay! Exciting, huh? Okay, now, really this works the exact same way for reflecting about the x-axis. So I'd love it if you could pause this video and then try it yourself. I'm going to go ahead and try to delete some of these things. Maybe I'll pause the video while I'm deleting. So hopefully you paused the video and you tried to reflect about the x-axis yourself. If you didn't know how to do it, then watch me now. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to find a good place to click and lay down a couple of points to draw the line that is the x-axis. So you'll notice that as I move my mouse, when I get to the x-axis, it turns into a little finger pointer. I'm assuming that means I'm locked onto the x-axis. So I'll click and make my first point. Then I drag, and again, you can see that as I get close to the x-axis, it turns into a finger or a hand pointing. So I'll go ahead and click again. And so now I have a line that I believe is locked onto the x-axis. And we'll just do the same reflection that we did a minute ago. We'll reflect about a line, select object to reflect, then the line of reflection. So here's the object, here's the line of reflection, and voila, we did it again. For those of you who like, things to be pretty, and maybe we can change the color of that new guy, and make it so, oh yeah, ABC is reflected and its reflection is A prime, B prime, C prime. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of the x-axis line and the reflection, and let's try reflecting about something new and different. You know what, I'm just going to end this video and start a new one for reflecting about the line y equals x.